Hallmark Channel goes on location with the cast and crew of the Hallmark Channel Original Movie, Class, starring Jodi Lyn O'Keefe, Justin Bruening, and Eric Roberts.
You've missed 4 days in the last 3 weeks. Think you can just come in whenever you feel like it?
That's not fair. My son was sick on those days. I can't take him to daycare. He can't go to school. I have to stay home.
You better figure out how to keep your personal problems from affecting your job, or I'll have no choice but to fire you.
Really? Why don't you fire me? Won't be the first time.
Fine. You're fired.
Great. She's a single mom, late 20s. She's got an amazing son named Shane. He's 7, and he's got asthma. And she's constantly getting fired from work because she's has to leave to pick up Shane all the time whenever he's having an asthma attack.
A lot of people misunderstand her because I think she really has a great heart, and I know that, like, as playing her sister, she's helped me a lot, and you see how much she wants to help her son.
Kylie gets fired again for the trillionth time, probably, and she goes to see Victoria, who is helping her find a job. And Victoria mentions to her that there's a program happening at a school nearby and that she should call this number and talk to a professor.
Local charitable organizations have recommended disadvantaged clients who need help. You will be assigned someone to advocate for.
Professor Corliss, what aspect of this assignment relates to the law?
The goal of public interest law, Mr. Sheffield, is to make a difference in people's lives.
Well, I understand that. I just don't see the point.
Right now, the point is your grade.
He gets this assignment where he has to be an advocate for an underprivileged individual, and he happens to get a strikingly beautiful single mother who has the same problems that he has, actually, where it is she's never felt affection, as I said before, so they have a common denominator, even though he hasn't given her the chance to show that yet.
Why don't you tell me about yourself, Miss Birch?
Why don't you tell me about yourself, Mr. Sheffield?
Because it's not really relevant to our little project.
So you get to know everything about me, but I get to know almost nothing about you. Okay, I'll guess. That'll be fun, right? Rich, privileged, never had to worry about anyone but himself.
I think he's a really sweet guy. He's definitely very handsome, and I'm happy for Kylie. I think at first I'm a little standoffish because, you know, he comes from a totally different background than us, and I want to make sure that his intentions are right.
He happens to be there at a time when Shane is going through something terrible, and he sort of steps up and helps her out, and he's a gentleman about it. My son's having an asthma attack.
You just wait your turn?
He cannot wait.
Insurance?
Medicaid.
Put your name on the list.
No, he can't wait.
Neither can any of these other people.
Hold on, listen to him. He can't breathe.
He has to wait his turn.
You think you can intimidate me the way you do these other people?
Excuse me?
I'm a lawyer. Get a doctor now, or I will hit this hospital with a lawsuit that specifically names you, Nurse Carter.
Sort of just keeps escalating from there. He sort of shows up a lot, kind of knight in shining armor at the right times. He also makes a lot of mistakes, but he consistently shows up for her son, and I think that's really what changes her mind about him and the kind of person that he is.
Finally, I find someone that I actually feel something for, even though my character doesn't yet know what that is. He brings her to his father, and right away he does what my character did at the beginning. He judges her.
She's your school project, isn't she?
Maybe we just give Kylie a chance.
Is she divorced? She was never married, was she? Imagine that. A struggling single mother in a nothing job with no prospects. She must see you as her financial salvation.
That is not what this is about.
He feels that she's not good enough for him. That he has better breeding, he has better education, he has better common sense, he has better everything, and he should have better for himself as well. That's how I feel as his father. Now, as Eric, of course, that's ridiculous.
You gave Shane something you never got. Love. That takes real strength and courage.
It's a really great lesson for people to see, you know, that just because you do come from money or you have a certain life plan. I mean, even what happens with Whit, he learns that, you know, Kylie is just as important as anybody else.
I just think it's really cool to be able to have something that you can watch with your kids and talk about it, and there's really great family values in this one, and I think that's great. I think there's not enough of that.
It's refreshing to have something that you don't have to worry about covering your kids' eyes for a second or any of that, and you know, that they can just watch the whole thing and honestly learn from it. It has a good story and a good morals, and I still get to be entertaining. Yeah.
Don't miss Class, only on Hallmark Channel.